Look at the airport. 90 seconds they lost complete control in Newark Airport of all the planes and all the radar. Did you see that last night? Yeah. 90 minutes.
Acomoda la cámara.
And 90 seconds, I'm sorry.
90 seconds.
Oh. Yeah, but on an airplane coming into landing,
Oh, yeah.
they couldn't talk to anybody. They couldn't see anything. They had no clue who's where. After that, 5 of the controllers went home. They said, this is too stressful. I'm not staying here.
Arriba, caballero. Los.
You guys selling them a new tire too? You giving them a new tire? Yeah, completely worn. Completely worn.
Yeah. This is really good.
Oh, it's getting hard. Yeah, but that's bad. They crack.
Yeah.
They crack. Oh, that's his hair. Oh, man. You're wrong. No holiday today. Put my screwdriver.
Líquido, para que no se ponche. Tiene tremendo golpe. No sé si se ve bien ahí. Yo creo que no se ve. quitar el tape este para poder cambiar el rayo. Este es el rayo partido. Vamos a quitar el cassette. Y para acá, así. Duro ya. Esto lleva 40 años y medio aquí. Ya salió. Super light. ¿Dónde está la rueda? Y tengo que quitar el disco también.
Okay, that's what I mean. Either way. Here's the old guy. He sent me a video of him. So, he's in his own, 90 years old.
Sigan viendo.
Shows up breakfast every morning. Terrible. See somebody who was driving his own vehicle. I don't know what they're gonna do with him. The lady that sits next to me, the one that's been in the post office for 50 years.
Yeah.
She does, I think, customer relations, flies all over the. My brother's leaving for Italy next week. They're going for 2 weeks. Ooh. You're gonna feel some whoops today, buddy. Yeah, that's okay. Say that when it happens. Just remember. Pay back the bitch.
Aquí le quitamos el disco.
Pay back the bitch. Should give this back to Shannon, Tony. It's Cannondale. If I can't get to it, let him,
Acá con
just so we don't run into problems. Yeah, so Onyx wants us to download an app so we can check Lee's battery.
You tell Dorian which one to download?
Yeah, I just gave it to him now. That's what I went in the office for. But he says he tried to find it, he couldn't find it.
You know,
Hablo
Well,
medio.
he's gonna try on the tablet, he said.
263.
And then we're gonna text back the on it to ask him if that was for Android because he couldn't find it in his app store. This guy is waiting for this wheel?
yeah. Where's the phone? Hello, big wheel. Your with a customer. Okay. Oh, this kid you were supposed to be from a poor neighborhood. He's also poor.
This guy?
El rayo ya.
A black guy that came in this town. I mean, he has his thing on his YouTube or whatever. They call it YouTube. And the amount of hits that he got, he's earning $1 million.
What do you mean $1 million?
Well,
A
more
year,
people
huh?
watch it.
Yeah.
And more.
So what's he doing in this store with $1 million?
Yeah.
No, he showed me.
Yeah,
On
but
YouTube.
so he gets $1 million?
Yeah.
So what's he doing in this store? He should be a Lamborghini store.
Yeah. No, he's a bike mechanic.
He's what?
Bike mechanic.
He's a bike mechanic?
Yeah.
Really? Huh.
I couldn't believe stuff like that. You can earn so much money.
I still don't believe it.
And
Oh, yeah.
all he does is funny stuff.
People like it. Listen, people pay. People pay to see actors, people pay to see sports stars. They might lose the game, but they're getting paid millions and millions of dollars. The guy lost a $400,000 watch at the races yesterday. Who walks around with a $400,000 watch that somebody pickpocketed? He was at the Formula One. Well, actually, he was at the casino. No, he was at the Formula One races. And he said he got pickpocketed. Someone took the watch off of him. My house isn't worth $400,000. Guy walking around with a watch on his wrist
400,000.
because he was a football star or something.
Well, big wheel.
I don't understand how this whole system works. People do nothing except talk.
Hello?
Hello? Sounds very
Yes.
good, by the way.
Voy a hacer una mejor chica. That matter.
Do anything with the gears on that bike?
What bike?
That one. Tony, you hear that?
Just I checked. You see
Yeah.
it's good? No.
Tony didn't like the gears. I showed it to him like you did. He said, oh, that's no good. Flacco was the same thing. There's nothing wrong with the gears.
But the customer said that.
No, the couple brought it in, said there was... We checked. Look, his wheel is bent pretty bad, though. He hit something real hard with his rim. And that didn't even come in for that. That's the one I noticed the spoke is broken.
Do it. Yo creo que te va a tener que comprar rodillas nuevas. Vivo.
Oh, probably something. Oh, I'm opening. Where's the work order for that light? The one that you added tires, brake cables, and spoke in the front wheel. That's what I'm asking. Because if we have to give it to Shannon, he needs a work order. I see the tires you put here, they're on the floor. Or is the work order on the floor? But you made out all a new work order?
What you put on, yeah.
Okay.
You know what, how much money for false alarm?
$800 you said?
Yeah,
Wait, that's before tariffs.
$800.
Yeah, no, I had how many false alarms did you have though? Because like I had a guy that I went to and he was a pawn shop and he had like 10 false alarms and I get there and he shows me the bill.
Whoa.
He's like, I want you to pay this.
Yeah, you could want.
I said, dude, how long you been having these false alarms? He said, for months. I said, did you ever let us come by to take a look at it?
Right, you call after the first one.
So you're right, so well, ADT may work with you a little bit if you try to get us to come out and it's not like it's our fault, but
Yeah.
you try to look at it. But if you go months with getting false alarms,
It's on you.
and you want ADT to, you know, because the 80, I've been with ADT forever, 20-something years about it, but they're very slick. They know how to. If you give us a chance to look at it, no, it's good. There's like you get people that get broken into, and this it doesn't keep your stuff from getting stolen. It reduces the.
Yeah, it just hopefully alert you that there's movement.
Hopefully, let you know that somebody's breaking in. Try to get the cops here to reduce the amount of loss.
And there are ways to get over on it, by the
But
way.
if somebody comes in and the alarm goes off and they say, "Holy shit!" But they grab a bike and go, yeah, they stole your bike. But I'll go to someone's house. Hey, I want
Right.
pay for a bike. Maybe you pay for the bike. I said, look, read the contract. Maybe she said that we don't. They will make concessions usually and try to, you know, like if you tell us, hey, look, I got all this stuff. You guys have been out here 3 times looking at this stupid motion.
Right.
I fixed it. Can you give me a couple months credit or something on my monitoring? Like this. I didn't want to. I wanted to move it over here. But the thing is, you got these flash right here. So you got a motion sensor in there, and you got a motion sensor in the front. But if somebody comes in through that, and I'm just looking this way.
Hold on, you have a motion sensor.
Yeah, there's one up front by the register.
Okay.
Yeah.
One by the register. There's
Now
one
let me
in the
ask you
office.
a quick question. See the movement of that? If the air conditioning came on, that wouldn't have triggered it over there.
The only thing that it could possibly have been is I don't know if these move when everything's closed.
The doors?
The flaps there. So that was the only thing. So on the motion sensor, there's a look down, which is a sensor that looks right down. So I masked that off with some tape, so that way it doesn't look straight
It's
down.
less sensitive in that area.
So I masked that off, so that way it's looking out here. Because I didn't want to put it over on those walls because there's all that crap over there.
Right.
But I needed to be able to see those windows just in case, because those go all the way to the ground. So if somebody was to come into that, it doesn't take much to push that stuff out of the way. You know, I mean, you know.
Yeah.
I'm sure you've been broken into before, right?
No.
No?
Don't say that.
Yeah, three fellas that come down with that.
Oh, do you got metal structure? Go ahead.
Yeah, no, we've been good.
Well, if you got the shutters, that helps, you know.
Well, plus we're in a visible area. Dunkin' Donuts is open all night.
Just what you know, when you're all stuck with the. Obviously, not just stuff.
We've broken it back into the container.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a big hit. 50 bucks. With the truck, covered the cameras with his t-shirt, cut $150 lock with a 17 port.
Yeah, I've seen people take a torch to the container, you know, open up the container. I had a
The hinges.
business probably like 20 years ago that it was downtown Fort Lauderdale, Cisco down there. And they had, yeah, they had shipping containers in the back loaded with like clothes, like urban wear, like new stuff.
Whatever you do, they
Downtown bicycle working there last 5 years. Happy.
Whatever you do can be undone.
Bike, bike.
It all depends how much you want to work.
You guys started this in. Isn't there another one of these places in Weston? Big Wheel or something?
No, they used to be in Sunrise and out west of the fall.
There's one out in Weston, I think.
No, that's
Which
Little
way you going?
That's Little
Going
Wheel.
straight back? I can't remember what that one, I worked out one in Weston all the time.
Huh.
I've been there in a while. And it wasn't,
Wasn't big.
which one was it?
No.
Let's see, I'm gonna see what it is now. I know wherever it is, right about the news here.
Ahí está.
Not Alex, is another like an Alex.
Yeah, he sold it too.
Oh, that's not there anymore either?
Well, it's there, I think, new owners.
Yeah.
He used to work for us, by the way. That's the only time stuff went missing.
Una limpiadita con alcohol.
And then he opened his own store. Now that's surprising. Gus, you're gonna charge for that?
What?
For what you're doing?
Ready?
Oh, it's Mega Cycle.
Yeah, mega cycle. Mega cycle. Alex's was on 84.
I live out that way, man. I tell you what, all these bikes are going I've hit a couple of them, unfortunately.
Oh yeah.
It's bad.
That's where they ride. Listen, to try to get away from this area.
Yeah, no, I understand that. But I could, I'm not one of those guys that's like, I could get all the room in the world. But over there, they usually take like the slow lane, which is cool, no problem. But
Well, certain people don't like it.
no, yeah, I don't give a shit. I mean, it's like, all right, you gonna ride the bike? Okay, who cares? There's another lane I can go around you, but ain't no big deal. It ain't gonna ruin my day. But the thing is, sometimes when they get in a big gap like that, what do you have more? I've gone down there. I drive the fuck out of it. I'm in the fast lane, and all of a sudden, one of them sort of decides to shoot out.
Swings out.
There's 3 or 4 wide, but then they decide to go into the fast lane now. And all of a sudden, you're going, and
Listen, it's dangerous.
it's like, I look, I was like, man, that's it.
It's
If
dangerous.
you stay in the slow lane, you're all right, If you pull out to the fast lane, you can get.
The reality is bikes don't belong with cars. It just doesn't mix. You can't go as fast. You have to go slower.
But they can't be on the sidewalk.
Yeah, by law you can.
Oh, you're allowed to. I thought you were by law. Well, you're not riding these on. You're not going
Entonces,
You're allowed on the sidewalk.
30
But
millas.
you have to treat,
Adelante.
every person you pass has to be alerted with a
30.
sound.
30.
Oh, okay.
Make an audible sound when you're passing a pedestrian. But Florida state law allows you to ride on a sidewalk unless you're in a municipality that specifically has signs that say no bicycles on sidewalks. Like downtown Hollywood, for 3 blocks, there are signs. Because that's very busy with cafes.
Yeah,
So every corner, no bicycles allowed. But that's not a state law, that's a municipal.
I wonder what the things are about the motorized with all these batteries.
They don't know.
Battery weights and stuff.
There's a law on the books, but nobody,
They haven't caught up to it yet, I guess.
no, the cops have better things to do than worry about. But some municipalities, like Key Biscayne, they outlawed them
Really?
because these kids are flying with them. Hit a lady, killed her on a bicycle. She was on a regular bicycle, he came, so they outlawed them in Key Biscayne, and a lot of places like New York City and California are doing the same. The law says the bike can't do over 20 miles an hour.
It's
With
27
a
en
front.
Portofino.
If you're pedaling, it can go up to 28. But we sell bikes at 50. So technically, that's a motorcycle. You need a motorcycle license, a tag. Nobody has one. and the cops don't even know.
Yeah, like you said, they got better things to do.
Well, these days, you know.
Or they don't want to get involved and they'd rather just respond instead of.
Well, listen, unfortunately, when something happens, if someone gets hurt, killed, whatever, then everyone says, where are the cops?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, like all. Exactly. So,
You guys are all set. They'll put the $59. There's a $59 charge for coming out. They'll put that on your bill. There's no charge. I put a new device up there. That's a new one. There's no charge for that. That's covered under maintenance. The labor's covered under maintenance.
Are you sure that front thing won't trip again? It's just quite a few nights.
I don't see where the front one was tripping. It's always been zone 16. This is 16 and it's always been
Where's
16.
11?
11, I don't know where 11 is. But the 11, I see you guys change the batteries.
I changed the batteries and
Yeah, but they call us about the next. The same night.
I'll say because the motion sensor is the one that I saw, like the last 3 or 4 false alarms are all for the motion sensor back here.
Okay. It's all good.
It should be alright.
yeah, but Tony, I heard him say that if you get another false alarm, they'll pay for everything and any bike you lose.
Yeah.
I think we have it on camera.
They don't care what I say. They know where I'm at on the total flow. I'm down on the bottom, man. They get nothing I say is valid.
Yeah, about it.
He wants no part of it.
I know my spot was. Yeah, the 11 was in motion in the front.
We changed the battery in there.
But let me see. I don't see. Let me see if I see it.
And we started out about
Let's see. 16 went off. Friday, May 2nd at 8:20. Friday, May 2nd. You got another one back here.
yeah, they're working.
May 2nd. Let's see, May 1st on Thursday at 10 in the morning, but that was
That
someone
was
replaced
just
the
coming
batteries.
in, yeah.
I don't need this, Tony. Garbage.
Back. Other than that tamper, when you open up the battery, you could put the battery in. I don't
Right,
see
that
anything.
That went off every time we.
Yeah. So let's see if with the battery up there, and like I said, I see the 16 kept coming through. But now it's good and it's in a different spot. I don't know if it was the air, it doesn't bleed down over, because the thing is, those are motion sensors, infrared sensors, so all they're doing is detecting a change in temperature. So even when we put them on a wall, there's a hole in the wall behind it and it's blowing.
It could set it off
Through the
again.
wall, and set it off, because sometimes we take down hardwired ones and put up wireless ones, but there's a big hole in the wall behind it. With that draft coming through the back of it, you can do it. And you guys got you guys stay busy, huh?
Yeah, this is, well, one of the largest shops in the area, so. And nobody wants to work on a lot of stuff. They they're prima donnas. They want to work only on high-end stuff. So we end up with all the others.
Like the three-wheelers.
Like the three-wheeler, exactly. Most shops you go in with this, they say, no.
Hey, it's funny, right?
And we have a coffee, free
That's
coffee
the bottom
here.
line.
And we have a free coffee.
And we have free coffee
And a basket too, right?
for select customers.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise, we charge.
Yeah, yeah.
Free coffee. I don't see no coffee.
Let's.
Wait, guys, on that one up front, just make sure that you guys turn that fan off every night.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That gets turned off, okay, just making sure, because that's blowing like right on it, and it's looking at the price tags that are blowing all around. So
That's why I asked.
just want to
Exactly.
make sure that was gets turned on. All right.
AC turned off
Well, no, ACs are on.
in the night.
Yeah, that's what you guys started doing, and I kept complaining. I said, listen, I come in here in the morning, it's cold. Yeah.
Ponemos la válvula.
Yeah, you guys started leaving the air on, Tony. You said the air conditioning guy said to leave it on. You bring the temperature up, but if it turns on in the middle of the night, I wonder if that could be caused.
Yeah, the charger for his watch.
Oh, Leo hasn't brought it in yet.
Duro eso.
Pascal,
You know you gotta charge like $40, $50 for that at least?
Yeah.
That's not a quickie. Yeah, I heard it from over there. Bearing.
By the way, on the next service.
Didn't complain about that. Just let it right on the work order. You know. Bearings in the rear wheel are a little noisy, so he knows somewhere down the road.
Tiene un golpecito por aquí leve. Pero se lo arreglé un poco. Queda mejor que una cámara.
That's what you're straightening. Much better. Much better. It didn't crack. That's the most important thing. Sometimes when you go a little too much,
Yeah.
you see a crack and then it only gets worse.
Voy a poner el pico ahora. Este es el sensor de la velocidad. Está en el disco de freno.
You want to show him the tire and find me a tire for this?
you're in.
Tony,
You think this would work? to put his caliper on.
Why?
No?
Why?
Because the other caliper keeps skipping.
So that means wrapping shipping is gone. Lead time one shipping is gone, and which freezer shipping is gone. I have three of them saved on the desktop. And all of a sudden they get video. But Microsoft Word where I have it saved and it's coming up blank. The name is there.
Roger don't know what happened.
Oh, tall cranes. Look at this guy.
Professional. Y que tome el tolerance.
Oh, that's why I got it. Okay, now
You got it, you got it.
somebody's watching.
5 people.
Take the impact on.
Yeah. Ya le pongo la rueda.
You can come in and, find, why you can't find, the information on the account.
Lleva 40 números.
You can't find the information on the account because somehow it's gone.
Can't put this on the wheel either. Huh? Can't put this wheel on the steering wheel either. Gotta do it on the axle.
Entró la cara. Ahora le echo el líquido. Este es el sealant. Y ahora esa. Voy a poner este.
No? It's what? Two wheel gadget.
Mete si le hace eso para atrás. Y ande.
Unless somebody get into your computer. Oh, you have a lot of back, you know, back. What back? Back to bicycle. So we need them. Why don't you keep on here?
Forty-five PSI.
Hello? Come on, what's up? Yes, we're in it all. They supposed to stop the guys up, pick it up yesterday. Alright. When the weekend, then we pick up. You fall on any brick? How that happen? You alone went down or you when you get hurt? Okay, I'll see what the best I can do for you.
Oye, ¿cómo suena? Mira el cambio trasero. ¿No? Bueno, ahí está la cabeza de Tony. La batería. Bien pequeñito. Ahí está la nave, que tal se puede el aire. Esta ruedita bonita. Esta la estoy cambiándole los bearings que estamos ahí. Chequear a ver si no se le sale el aire. azul, ¿verdad? No se sale, no tiene líquido. El asiento este es automático, ¿no? Señalamos el botón. Aprietas este botón y sube el asiento. Oh, está bueno, es un ventador. Esto solamente equivale como $1,000 más.
Your next project. Yeah. I got called off of it, so.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Oh, yeah.
That's all urine. Urine.
Ready la nave.
What are we gonna do with the tire, Tony? Huh? You gonna sell him a new tire? Is that what you want? Yeah. What do you mean that's what he wants? He doesn't know. Yeah, explain. I don't know if we have on this side. 1.5.
Yeah, you got a 60 PSI.
Me corté el dedo, ¿no?
This is heavy.
Aquí vamos a hacer la nave esta, ¿verdad?
1.75.
white label? I think. No, the black label.
Mira, me corté ahí. Gases del oficio.
These are all 175. 150.
Vamos a ponerle esto a esta bicicleta, ¿no?
Let me switch 1.5. That'll work.
Ese es el power, ¿no? Marca cadencia, todo lo que cargas. Mira la sangre.
Have a few minutes. What's wrong with this bike that you said overhaul rear hub?
He feels it grindy. He feels it when he rides.
That's a cassette body just making noise. There's nothing wrong with it.
I didn't say noise. He
What's that?
feels it. He feels it.
Yeah, I can feel it. There's nothing to do on that. I don't know, who wrote that up? Mario?
The kid was here yesterday and he would like to overhaul it.
Unless you're gonna put a new freehub body on it, you're not gonna get rid of that. Some of them are brand new like that,
I understand that.
so there's not much
I
to
tried
do.
to explain that. That's Jaden's friend Derek with the long hair.
Jaden's friend?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, tell him to buy a new bike. Oh.
Creo que uno de ellos. Trabajo resuelto. Y si overhaul takes it, instalar power en el segment. Seleccionar rear tire. Vamos a ver qué le hacemos a la nave.
What about this box? What about this box? Right there. I was here yesterday. Months or years, maybe years, yes.
Oh, you never wrote a work order on this bike?
you told me what you did.
Well, we laced up a new rim.
Okay.
And had to put a new tire on.
Que darle look
Okay.
de mountain bike. No, de way. Sí, su mountain bike, pero él lo usa en gravel. Nice.
100 for the rim. Installed. And the tire.
Need a new bottom bracket. Really? Heard that?
I can hear it from here. And I'm deaf.
Ya ve. This is pretty fit.
No. Press me 30.
No. Regular pretty. This is red. RPX, GRX, X.
Okay.
GRX. ESPs.
No, that's not Shimano because this is
Yeah.
that. Yeah, but this looks like BB30.
Yeah, this for gravel.
I didn't know Shimano works on
Pero it's a
BB30.
canyon bike.
Canyon.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Shimano doesn't make BB30.
I know, this is not BB30. Pretty fit, man.
Open it up. I'm curious. That doesn't look like a Shimano spindle.
Yeah, it's a spinner.
It looks fatter.
Yeah, inside, because it's two cut. One to the other side.
Yeah, that's wide.
We don't have like this.
Yeah, that's like 86.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah. It didn't look that wide before. So you say 100 plus the tire.
Yeah.
Ahí uno cae en la vía ahora.
Fresh go again. Oh.
I'm told you I don't need to anymore.
Quick you cannot fresh go.
I'll buy groceries
Yeah.
and I'll go there for like breakfast stuff, but I won't eat for lunch. That was the other half of myself from yesterday. I was gonna go home and cook. I was gonna go home and cook, and I made a mistake. I sat in my chair.
I'm coming now, Sandy.
I sat in my chair,
Yeah.
and that was it.
Fall asleep.
Not quite, but pretty close.
Yeah, check that first.
I don't know. I figure plantain gave it to me.
Le quitamos la villa.
Yeah, give this guy to him.
Sí. sucio, cualquier cantidad. Pues sí.
I don't know. It's severe. I give it back there. He comes and puts it so I can see. Beautiful.
Ahora quitamos el plato este de aquí y lo ponemos.
Beautiful. How do you do that?
Esto es una tortería. No tengo ninguno.
Help yourself?
No, a ver,
Yeah, that's your money.
25 people. Yeah.
Look at this. Put two nuts, not one, two, to lock it in place. Ooh. Yeah, it's hot though.
Two? I only felt one.
Aquí la aflojamos los
You only tasted one, what? You only felt one in your mouth,
Oye, la
what?
quema. Oye, este necesita bottom back.
Yeah, you got him, Shimano.
¿Sabes quién es, no? Rafael.
El de 18 dólares, ¿no es ese?
Si tú específico. Le quito los tornillitos. Este es el viejo, se queda aquí. Voy a usar el champion solamente. Nice bite. No, the other one.
Wow.
I say nice bite.
What does this say? Oh, 25. $80 card?
This is 700 or
Yeah.
27?
700. 700 by 20. Nobody rides those anymore.
Nobody uses. 23.
18.
Entonces ahora este tipo va a ir aquí. No me la pinche. Están los tornillos.
Let me knock this one wheel off before I leave.
Voy a poner este aquí. Este tiene una sola posición. Ahí baja. Ahora vamos a quitarlo. Exactamente.
And if you need to grab a tire from the back. But that's how it is in our video.
See how many, no diversity, just turns out at the same time.
Oh, excuse me.
Gary,
Ahora tengo que apretar esto a 35, 40 New metros aquí adentro. Voy a buscar la herramienta ahora, pues a ver cuál es. Ah, ya encontré.
Mortified.
Sí, ya está.
It's already mortified though.
40 ni metros, ¿ok? Coge la herramienta. Ahora, ¿cómo me puedo dar 40?
My son, 1 1/4. Yeah, that's what they got. I'll get to put it back where it was.
Oh, yeah.
Bueno, le di un 40 de eso a mi manera, ¿oye? Me acomodaron la pinche. No sé, ahora le ponemos el claro. Y esta
We need like we
flechita
don't
aquí
have, or we need like you should get.
va a pegar siempre a la biela aquí.
Well, once we find out. Or look at the computer.
Mira esto.
What the hell is this?
Viene con los tornillos aquí, ¿dónde están? Ahí viene el cable para cargarlo, porque esto es de batería, recargable. Esta gomita para sellarlo, de repuesto para que no le entre el agua. Aquí.
It seems I put a cut right through
Y los
like maybe 2 of the threads of the tire, and that's where the bubbles are.
Yeah, this is ready to fracture.
Ah,
Ok, entonces ahora lo hacemos así.
Probably just ready to fracture. Ready to...
literally. This morning, when I just took it off, it was pretty bad.
Yo creo que el dueño de esta bicicleta me está viendo por ahí. Nadie le da like, caballero, tienen que darle like a ese video. Mira, este aquí. El grandecito por abajo.
I should put a new tube or something.
What happened to the 48?
48 presta.
Yeah. No, road bike.
Oh, specialization.
Yeah, one more.
Oh, we need more.
That's what I said. What happened to him?
Yeah. Scott, I need 720, 28, but 48 bar.
You're using 150s now, 175, not 1 1/4.
Specialized, okay?
Take 1 1/4. I don't have special repair.
No?
But when I change them here, I put the bigger one.
Smart.
Look, with the cut.
Yeah, listen, it's, there's a lot of pressure there.
Nice.
A lot of pressure.
Ponerle el otro tornillo.
J&B's on my tires. Quality of them. I put them in quality.
Yeah, well, I placed an order for a rebuild kit for $70 for my master cylinder. Back order for 2 months.
Huh?
So I ordered a whole master cylinder for $17. Generic. I don't know if it'll fit. I I'm gonna go home now and see if I can make it fit. The rebuild kit was 70, and a complete master cylinder with everything 17.
Sounds like quality maker.
Yeah,
Déjame
made in
publicar este
China
video a ver si
quality.
alguien me ve.
But
Oh,
the thing is, I
Price
hope
of
it
the
works.
kit.
Look at this, complete master cylinder. All I wanted was a rebuild kit that fits in here. $70 for that, or $17 for this. I just hope this fits. I can always grind. And this I have to make fit. It's a little different from the one I have. $17 for my motorcycle.
For the brake?
For the rear brake. Yeah. Mounts in the back and
Big piston.
$17, $26 delivered with shipping and tax.
Wow.
And just
For
for
a
the,
bike, I'm on $200.
with that,
Find something.
if you buy it from the company, $160. But then you know it fits. This one I'm gonna have to maybe play with.
Well, you know you got the right guy for the job.
Yeah, I'll make it work.
Oh, yeah.
I just hope that's the problem, because it's got a bunch of other, that has a, what they call an ABS system, which might, I've never worked with them, so I don't know if that could be
Aguante que estoy sudando las manos.
another issue. But I'm relatively confident that this will work. We will find out by the end of the day.
Ahora le vamos a meter el toro.
We will find out.
Esta va a ser la otra parte. El left front. 60,
Millimeter.
48.
48.
What did you get? 60 from?
No, amorcito. Le vamos a dar con unas 5.
What did you get? 60?
You never find the right.
Yeah. So.
I ordered a new rim from his office. Have a trailer.
Why not put the wireless? Míralo.
New bike, new bike.
You got 18 wireless?
Estos tornillos son muy largos. Vamos a hacer. Hay que hacer los tornillos de los cuerpos. Y por aquí también. Eso viene para doble placa. Queda suelto. ¿Ya ves? Esto vino con tornillos, con los tornillos, pero vino con los tornillos para 2x.
Okay.
Entonces me hace falta unos tornillos pequeños.
4 of them. I just ordered some.
¿Sí?
Let's see if I have left.
Ok, por ahí no es la... No tienen que cambiar los tornillos. Los videos no sirven porque son diferentes tampoco.
Put this
Arriba, callero. Viene para acá. Aquí tengo una caña ahora. Voy a quitar entonces el bottom bracket, ya que no tengo los tornillos ahora. Voy a tratar de
Oh, no. Wow, 40% discount he gave him on tires.
Something we gotta get rid of.
And he didn't add tubes. He got an accident.
Once you start,
Estaba suelto.
Got some wearing down. Oh yeah, no, I wasn't right. This one. Yeah, down here, it's all worn out. You're asking for trouble. You're asking for trouble.
Wow, look at this guy. All is different, huh? This is plastic, man. Oh, the thread is plastic. all
Yeah,
is
the whole
plastic.
thing. It makes it quiet. No noise. Wow, that I never seen either.
No, we try to lose it. Yeah, complete lose.
Like nothing.
Mi primer bottom bracket que veo que sea completamente plástico, ¿no? La rosca es plástica, los bases son plásticos, menos bearing, por supuesto, ¿no?
what's that that you're eating?
Ninja, huh? Ninja Elite, it's the brand.
Ninja Elite.
Yeah, look.
Here in the box.
Ninja Light.
Like,
Light. Oh, Dios.
que si no,
You pick Spanish, you pick English.
es, no, Spanglish,
Spanglish, oh,
Spanglish. Hay que hablar Spanglish, caballero.
Spanglish.
Algo limpiadita y eso.
Wow, that I didn't see that one. That's the first.
Hmm?
So much new stuff, Flaco. I can't
Yeah.
keep up. That's why we have you here, making the big bucks, so you can keep up. Put everything on
What
camera.
about the money?
Yeah, the money too. Talk to Trump. He said it's going to be good. He said you're going to suffer a little, and then it's going to be good. When he becomes the Pope, everything will be good. Mama, huevo.
La-
dresses himself like a pope and puts it out there. What an idiot.
Bueno, están escuchando opiniones.
Did you send them the video already?
I need 3 empty 201 rear brakes.
Tell that guy to get away from my motorcycle.
201 rear brakes.
Tell that guy to, $5.
You don't know where the brakes are?
You gotta pay. You wanna take pictures.
Ok, vamos a buscar el bottom bracket. Este va a ser el tipo. Y el que quité es plástico y el que voy a poner es plástico. No, este que era plástico, but this is plastic.
Yeah. What do you expect?
Pero los bearings son de metal adentro. Pero es plástico básicamente.
Press fit. But it doesn't screw. No screw. They just push it. I don't know why I never seen the other one.
Y barato, $20. This is too cheap. $20.
Yeah, cheap, right? Well, with plastic, what do you got? Nothing more. Nothing there.
Voy a poner una grasita en su caso.
Flat tire. No contact.
You know. Le ponemos la tapita aquí.
I gotta go.
Ahorita potencia va a ser.
Shannon, we can finish this one later. I did the tire. We got Tony Thompson for today.
Yo tengo en la mano una prensa.
What? No washing. That's the first thing I would have done to a bike like this, but they didn't write it up as a wash. Try.
Qué fácil, ¿eh? No necesitas ni herramienta para instalar.
I know that it's iron tube or one of the.
Vamos ahora a buscar los tornillos
I think
para
tire,
el
yeah,
plato.
the tire is bad, it's worn out.
Yeah, but there's a. I'll let you do that. I do. I know you know how to do it.
Por más me va a quedar.
I should let you fix it.
Bueno, caballero, lo dejo en la próxima caricatura. Voy a coger un break, que ya trabajé mucho. Bye bye, nos vemos más tarde, ¿ok?
Yeah, right. And you started.
Bye bye. Gracias por verme, gracias.